Sasha, Dasha, Glasha. Mom, Episode 3.
Mamma mia. Yes, I'm alive and well. Handsome and beautiful. Yes, I'm not alone. Not a good time. Hey, don't jump to conclusions. You would like her. Yes, I won't be back. Likewise. Okay, bye. Okay. Listen, I think I want to introduce you to my mom. What do you think?
I don't think that's a good idea at all.
Oh, come on. She's a worldly woman, no prejudice.
But I am a prejudiced woman. Honestly, I'm not ready to meet the parents yet.
Sure, okay. Maybe you're right. There's no need to rush things.
Thank you for understanding.
So why aren't you telling me about your muse?
Well, what's there to really tell you, Marina? Nothing new is happening.
Well, how's it going? When you don't have a private life of your own, you at least want to hear about the gossip.
Oh, Marina. I think we'll have to part ways with him.
Good. Keep him in the dark.
I'm not. I just found out a few things, so I'm a bit doubtful.
Parting too much. Why do you care? You have a mutually beneficial contract with him. In the evening you have, and in the morning inspiration.
Oh, Marina. If only. Everything would be a lot easier.
You're in love. I knew it right away. Your back even feels a lot softer. Do you know, that's what they call the effect of love. If you go back to Antonio, that'll be the end of it. No emotions. Everything will be boring. Just like oatmeal.
I'm afraid it's no longer about Antonio.
Why
His
is
drunk
that?
texts have been blowing up my phone non-stop. One minute he's sending me broken hearts, then he's threatening to kill me. He's so pissed off about everything.
Antonio sending hearts to you. That sounds bad. Yeah,
Tell me
the
about
guys are
it.
gonna. You're a strong woman. God forbid my little baby dates someone like that. Although he already has his eye on some Russian woman, or she's after him. Why does he have to find someone here? He should have stayed in London. But no, he wants to support our domestic producers.
No. Why are you judging her already? Maybe she's a very nice woman. I mean, lady.
Oh, come on, we know better. She's just holding on to a guy with a foreign degree so that she can ride on his back. Everything's clear as water. When I imagine someone else taking him away from me, I'd kill her. I'll strangle her with my own hand. She won't get away easy.
Clothes donations.
Do you take clothes for the less fortunate?
You got nothing to wear. I got a whole van full of junk. You can have it all.
Oh, no, thank you, I'm good. I actually bought some clothes to donate them.
Oh, I see. Another bright soul decided to bring me her grandfather's underpants. Was the trash can too far away?
What a strange reaction to have. I'm trying to do a good deed over here.
I know. People, just like you. You're trying to improve your karma, and then I have to sort through it and process all the rags and useless things.
I don't understand. Do you want the clothes or not?
All right, show me what trash you got. Oh my goodness. These are so beautiful. Designer. Everything's new. Did someone die in these?
No, just in my dreams.
Dasha, hey there. Let me give you a ride. You're late, just like you always are. Everyone's already home, getting ready for bed, and you just got off work.
Anton, I'm asking you to please go home and sleep it off.
Dasha. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Except I don't know what I'm apologizing for. You know better. But I'm sorry anyway. I keep waiting for you. Day and night, at home, at work, but you never come. But I'll wait for you anyway. You'll come back.
Anton, I'll never come back to you. You know
You'll
that.
be back. As soon as you realize that no one else wants an idiot like you, they'll run at first sight of you.
All right, that's it.
Don't go. Stop there.
Let me go.
Listen,
Let go of
I'm not
me.
done
I said
talking
let go.
yet. Ah!
I like this thing.
Sales are doing very well. It's going faster than we anticipated, and it's growing at a very respectable speed. But we can and we must keep going hard and fast.
I hope you mean sales growth, Rudolf Alexeyevich.
You've changed a lot. But I like it, especially since it's good for our project. Good. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of giving you full control of our online equivalent. It's just a matter of time before we get the right percentage of young people. That smell.
I don't smell anything.
But I do. Yulia, what do you think you're doing?
I'm having lunch.
You're eating, but lunch finished 3 minutes ago, am I right? Don't you get paid enough? Don't you have enough money to buy yourself a proper meal? I don't understand.
No, I'm paid quite well, thanks.
I know. Is this some kind of new weight loss diet or
Well,
what?
maybe she just likes this kind of food.
I'll throw it out, don't worry.
Hurry up, do it now.
This will not happen again. Please don't go on there. I haven't done
on.
much.
What is this? Why does it have 20 million views in a month?
Oh, this is Alex. That's his video blog, and he calls himself a virtuoso chef. He has a lot of videos like this.
I don't care. Is this at fast forwarding speed?
No, it's not. He actually cooks so fast. He's very talented. And he's very handsome.
He made a trend out of basically nothing. And our people only know how to drink crash
Rudolf
soda?
Alexeyevich. He's from Russia.
Really? He's Russian? Yulia, get me an interview with this smart guy. This genius. You're a genius. Make it a big interview with this photo on the side. You know how it's done, don't you? Do it.
Okay, I will. Daria Konstantinova, what am I supposed to do now? Where will I find him? He could be anywhere. How can I reach him?
Oh, all right, don't be so sensitive.
But I've never done anything like this before. Where am I supposed to find him?
Don't cry. You'll find the virtuoso chef. He's not going anywhere. That's delicious. I'll get fat if you keep feeding me.
My recipes won't make you fat.
I don't know, I have different information.
Oh, where in the world did you get that information?
The mirror.
If I were Miss Journalist, I'd choose my sources more carefully. How can you trust a mirror when you're completely irresistible? It can't be a trusted source. You look perfect.
So this accusation of unprofessionalism and not doing my job right is actually a hidden compliment.
And it's not just any compliment, but a compliment from a chef.
Wait, what? So you finally made up your mind? Are you afraid?
I trust Semyon. I have a good intuition, don't worry. So very soon, virtuoso Alex will become a real phenomenon. You just have to wait.
I wish him all the luck in the world.
Thank you. So when will your book become a reality?
Give me another one of those delicious sandwiches. Hey,
It'll be hard for you to answer with your mouth full.
Sasha, come on, what book? Those were all silly, childish dreams. Anyway, it's just not the right time now.
It is. I think this is the perfect time for it.
Sasha, really, we're in a terrible rush in the editorial office. The whole agency is running around trying to find a certain virtuoso chef. The editor-in-chief really wants to interview him.
Well, I don't even know where you can find this elusive chef.
I was wondering if this virtuoso chef might be tempted by the chance of free publicity. I've heard he's thinking of starting up a restaurant business.
Yeah? Well, I would be more tempted if you promised to write a book.
Sasha, I'm serious. I'm not joking. And if you agree, you'll be helping a very, very nice girl out by doing a great job.
All right, then. I'm all yours, okay?
Actually, I wasn't talking about myself. But you'd be able to help me too, if you'll promise me something.
Don't find me intrusive, but I'm still at your service.
Sasha, I wanted to ask you for a favor. Let's not publicize our relationship in the editorial office just yet. It would be better to pretend that we don't know each other.
Stop pollution.
I see someone has nothing to do. Why don't you stay at my uncle's cottage? It's warm there. The crows are seriously pissing me off. They eat all of the cherries, as if they were their own. Why don't you stand there? Scarecrow. Come on. Why are you silent? Oh yes, that's right. Your friend turned out to be smarter than you did in the end. She doesn't come to these events anymore. She found herself a man and you're standing here. Did I make you angry? I can lock you up for 15 days and end this circus of yours.
Mr. Policeman, will you stop projecting your problems onto others?
What a surprise, look who it is.
I think your immediate superior who looks after you, namely Mr. Averin, will be very interested to hear that his subordinates participated in a sanctioned rally. Why are you looking at me like that? Say thanks. Will you take me back to be your battle buddy? But you don't have to apologize for anything. It's bad enough that you were right.
I always knew I was right.
All right. Let's stop the pollution of the Moscow River! Let's stop the pollution of the Moscow River! Let's stop the pollution of the Moscow River!
Ah, Daria Konstantinova, you promised.
Look, if I said he'll come, then he'll come.
Thank you.
Off from work early, Daria Konstantinovna.
Dad, this is no time for jokes. You didn't happen to see a young guy. His name's Alexander Nomenko.
Did he get a guest pass, mate?
He did.
Well, then he'll show up.
Well, what if he forgot his passport?
There were no young guys that came through here. And if he forgot it, tell him to not bother showing up.
He's mad at me. Why am I always so stupid?
You didn't get it from me.
Yes.
May I?
Did he show up yet?
No, not yet.
More like he won't show up, right?
Rudolf Alexeyevich.
You know, if you're here to discuss something else, let's discuss it later. I'm not in the mood. Or do you just want to be unconstructively bad-mouthed again?
Rudolf Alexeyevich, that's what I'm here to talk about.
I'm listening.
The thing is, it's all my fault.
What's your fault? What fault? Tell me what you did.
He came.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I didn't know they put on makeup for interviews. Is it so I don't scare people too much on camera?
No, not at all. How could you think such a thing? The interview will be published along with a themed photo shoot that will feature you, that's all. I'm sorry we didn't give you a heads up in time.
No problem. Thank you. You can talk me into doing anything.
Then can I have your autograph?
That's too much to ask for. Just kidding. Come on, sure you can. Great choice. By the way, the soup recipes in this book are especially good. You have excellent taste.
Thank you.
Hey, why don't we hurry up? I'm afraid our photographer's gonna start throwing himself at people.
And who's the strict lady there?
This strict lady here is the one who asked you for an interview over the phone. And she's very grateful to you for coming despite all the troubles.
Oh, yeah. That's why I thought you sounded familiar. Sorry, I forgot. Your name?
Daria.
Ah, your middle name?
No, just Daria.
Is cooking just a hobby for you, or is it your vocation?
It's like sex. Cooking is an ancient art. It involves stimuli, such as hunger and the primal hunter's instinct. It's very important. Did you know that hunting stimulates the same areas of the brain as intimacy? When I come up with a new recipe, I feel like I've seduced a beautiful woman.
That's so cool. I mean, sorry, next question. Alexander, tell me, do you have a girlfriend? That is a very personal question. You don't have to answer it.
No, why not? Let Alexander answer. I think that our female readers would be very interested to know if they stand a chance.
I'm sorry, your name?
Daria. No middle name.
Daria. Sorry, my memory's gone bad. So then, Daria, I'm afraid to upset your female readers, but unfortunately my heart is not free.
Well, I hope you at least don't forget your girlfriend's name.
I won't, but I can't say it either. She's very shy. She literally begged me not to make our relationship public.
If I were in her shoes, I'd tell everyone right away. I couldn't keep it a secret.
Maybe that's why you're not in her shoes, Julia.
Or maybe you don't need to be embarrassed.
Oh, so your girlfriend has nothing to be embarrassed about?
That's the thing. No, she doesn't. Maybe she's just embarrassed of me.
No. Why would you talk down on yourself?
I think that Alexander is slandering the girl. Have you ever thought, Alexander, that your girlfriend is just afraid of putting herself in a vulnerable position?
Yes, why would she be afraid?
Like just becoming your next recipe? Which you'll put in your cookbook and forget. Maybe that.
I assure you, Darina.
Daria.
Daria, I assure you. I'm much more conservative in relationships than I am in the kitchen.
What are you talking about? Well, we have other information. I heard a little bird chirp that you recently chose a high-paying stable job abroad over a rather adventurous business project that will take place in Russia, which you must agree characterizes you as a man who can flee at any moment.
I think that characterizes me as a person who's dedicated to my dreams, despite the risks and possible misunderstandings from others. And by the way, my girlfriend likes my choice.
Did she say it straight up like that?
No, I'm telling you, she's very modest. But I feel like she's really excited about the idea.
Is that so?
Yes, and there's a little bit of envy mixed in. Because it is her own complexes that keep her from being happy.
Listen, Alexander, what kind of girlfriend do you have? According to you, she's shy, jealous, and complex. I think you're very unlucky to have chosen her.
No, I'm very lucky. She's an amazing woman. There's just something she doesn't understand yet.
What is it? That you're an overconfident young
That
man?
she's head over heels in love with me.
Really?
Yes, I've been waiting for her to finally admit to herself.
You are such a coward.
And
You're
you're a
rude.
coward with
I
complex...
still have one more question to ask.
Not right now.
Art Moda, Alex Virtuoso. For me, cooking is sex.
How much is this magazine?
100.
Can I have one?
Yes.
Thank you.
Gosh, how hard is it to open the door? Can't you hear the bell?
I'm busy. Open it yourself.
Hello.
Anton, can you finally leave me alone?
Well, I've come to get my toothbrush back.
Come in. You can keep your shoes on.
Whatever you say. I'm not gonna take my shoes off. Hi, honey. Very good toothbrush. Thanks for not throwing it away.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Look, Dasha, tell me. What did I not do for you?
Anton, I'm really begging you, don't start this tonight, okay?
You yourself don't know what you want to do. Hold on. Look, I've been reading your articles when I can. And I took some good notes. We could call this a patient analysis. Oh! Art Fashion Magazine, last year, April 16th. Here you advise readers, and I quote, "Surprise your soulmate often. Do crazy things for them. They love it." Crazy things, am I right? You would think that you want crazy, but no. In the June issue of the same year, you wrote that few deeds can compare to the modest bouquet of tulips that steadily adorns my friend's kitchen table. It just stands there all year round and looks pretty. That is exactly what you said. Stability, then. However, in January of the same year, you are already talking about the chance of surprises. Later, in March, there is a new round of idiocy and clinics about serenades outside the window. Then there's some rubbish talk about romantic relationships. You do realize that it's all nonsense. It's the ramblings of a pubescent teenager. You have no idea what you want to do.
Anton, I don't want anything from you anymore. Goodbye now. What the hell?
I can only congratulate you. You finally dumped that prick of a man. I never liked him anyway.
Come on, you barely even knew him.
Well, that was enough for me. How long did you know him? 6 months. And in 6 months he couldn't remember my name? What a phenomenal memory.
Get your feet off. He's not that bad, to be honest. I actually pity him.
You know, pity is actually a very bad feeling. You should get rid of unnecessary people in your life. Want some candy?
Sweets are bad for you. It's not that easy to get rid of him.
A wise sister once told me that male attention is not a unique phenomenon, but an annoying side effect. And I think you should make use of that advice.
You've got yourself a wonderful memory. So how's it going in your personal life?
Nothing much.
You don't want to tell me?
Oh, these gorgeous eyes, dark and glorious eyes, burn with passion eyes. How you hypnotize me, how I adore you, how I fear you. Though since I saw you glow, and suddenly my spirit is low. I
Anton,
miss you,
stop being a
but
clown.
this is what you wanted. You wanted romance. Romance and more romance, serenades under your windows, so here I am. Darkness you conceal with mighty fires, then my fate will seal, burn my soul with zeal. I need your love.
Shut up, young man! I'm going to call the police if
Come
you
on,
don't.
do it, I dare you. Come on, lady, call the police. I'll be waiting here. It'll be even more romantic that way. Oh, these gorgeous eyes, dark and glorious eyes, burn with passion eyes, how you hypnotize
That's romance
me.
for you, you little
How
brat.
I
Take
adore
this.
you, so how I fear you. Why did you ruin my song, old lady? Thank you. How I fear you, so since I saw you glow, now my spirit's low. Darkness you conceal with mighty fires.
Well, I happen to have loved you, and I'll love you all my life. You know what? I'm just want to kiss you.
Why are you crying?
Why are you crying? Haven't you already seen this movie? You know what happens.
Yeah, but I always cry during this scene. Like an idiot.
Well, why like an idiot? I don't even remember her. It's like she never existed to me. How can you love or hate someone who's never been there? Did you know her well?
Not really. I was only 18 when my father ran off with that horrible lady. Just like you are now. One wrong move and your whole life goes upside down. And then you can't be saved.
I would have killed him if I were you. No, I'm serious. I don't know how to forgive at all, much less forgive betrayal.
I know, Miss Principles.
You know, but don't laugh right now, okay? Seriously. When you first moved in with us, and when we started living together, I sometimes thought that you were my mom. And that we were a nice, tight-knit family. Those were my fantasies at the time.
Well, to be honest, I wouldn't say I've become a good mom.
But you know, half a loaf is better than nothing, and you were there.
Oh! You've got a lot of nerve saying that to me, sis. Honestly.
Don't call me that again.
No problem. But why, though?
There was one guy who used to call me that. By the way, I can show him to you. He's a very interesting guy. You'll laugh. Come on,
Let's
come
go.
on.
Oh, hello. Where's Glasha?
Glafira won't be here. I wanted to talk to you one-on-one.
What's going on with you?
I want you out of her life forever.
Listen, I don't understand what's going on with you two. I don't think you've got it all figured out. I've known Glasha since high
I'm
school.
aware. You haven't noticed that you've changed a bit. Since then, the childhood attachment has grown into whatever it's grown into.
Don't you think Glasha and I will figure it out on our own?
Although I am grateful that you didn't take advantage of the situation. That means that you care about Glasha as a friend.
Good point.
If you care about her, then you'll agree that it's best not to see her. Right now, her feelings for you have not yet subsided and are unlikely to subside until she projects them onto someone.
Which I take it you're going to be.
That's beside the point.
Here.
Art Moda, Alex Virtuoso. For me, cooking is sex.
So this is all about him?
Hard to believe, right? He's ignoring me but giving your agency an interview. And taking pictures with some other girls, so good for him.
Glasha, I'm so sorry.
What does this have to do with you? You didn't know he was a jerk when you interviewed him.
Wait, did you and him...
No, him and I had nothing. He didn't even look at me. He said his heart is already taken. Although, you know, I think he's got a lot of them and everyone thinks she's the happiest.
Why are you angry at him? Would it be better if he took advantage of your crush?
It would have been better if he hadn't come back from England. I don't understand why you're defending him.
No, I'm not. I'm not defending it. So what, are you still in love with him?
Are you kidding me? I can't stand him.
I guess I really should stay out of her sight right now.
Thank you, Sasha.
Listen, I really don't want to lose a good friend like Glasha. I hope things work out and she projects her feelings onto a new person.
I hope so.
Hi, Dasha.
Hello, Inessa Georgievna.
Is it too early to congratulate you? I heard about your upcoming promotion.
Yes. Thank you very much.
You don't look very happy today. Did you celebrate all on your own already?
No, I haven't yet. I found out that my sister is in love with my best friend's son. And they both don't know that I'm sleeping with him. Well, that's the problem in a nutshell.
Yeah, you're right. It's not an easy situation.
To the point of hysteria.
Dasha, I don't want to give you advice, and I don't have any right, but there was kind of a similar story in my life. My daughter had a boyfriend, empty as a drum. So I decided to step in and show her who is who between them. You know me. If I wanted something, I get it instantly. Basically, before I could enjoy having a new toy, my daughter found out about everything. And for the past 15 years now, she and I have not spoken a word to each other again. She's been married for a long time, obviously to someone else. And my granddaughter is going to first grade this year. But I only see her in pictures on social media, and that's all.
What about the toy?
Turns out I was the toy in the end. The old toys get broken, thrown away, and traded for new ones.
Are you not coming home again? Will you stay with your Russian woman again?
Mom, you're a wise woman, so I'd really appreciate it if you'd stop calling her a random Russian woman.
My son, that's what I'm calling her, because I haven't met her. That's right. And actually, I don't really want to. Explain to me what kind of a normal girl would ask a guy to keep the relationship they have private.
I see you've taken an interest in the finer things.
Yes, that's right, I have. Your mom reads the fashion magazines. By the way, you could have told me yourself that you have articles written about
Mom, there's nothing to brag about.
Okay, don't be so modest. I'm interested in something else. What's this information about you not going back to England? That you're planning to stay in Russia and open a restaurant?
Didn't I tell you that already? Huh? Okay, Mom, let's not talk about this over the phone.
No, it's me. It's not what you mean, not over the phone.
All right, Mom, I can't talk right now. I gotta go.
No. What did you say? Don't you dare hang up on me. Excuse me, sir, are you crazy? I'll call security.
Are you Marina, or whatever her name is? The best friend of my Dasha?
Oh, Antonio, I didn't recognize you.
Recognize you. And I don't remember you at all. Crazy. But I know all about you.
You had better bite your tongue.
I bet you're the one who turned her against me, aren't you? You told her all about that romance and stupid stuff. What the hell did you do to her? Stupid girlfriends. You're sitting in this filthy place. Look at this. You're ruining people's lives. Please explain to me why you do it. Tell me.
Seriously? Nobody needs to turn anyone against you, okay? Have you even seen yourself? Anyone would run away from you. And if she doesn't run, she'll hang herself out of
Where
order.
would she go? She'll come back. Before I even blink. Who even needs women?
You know nothing. Dasha is seeing an amazing boy. So next time, you better choose a woman who can't run away without an arm or a leg, because she will.
What boy? What boy is she seeing? Ah, I see how it is. Wow. Thank you, Marina.
Welcome.
You've opened my eyes tonight. I'm going to go discuss this interesting information with Dasha.
You should go and sleep it off.
And if everything goes well, with her boy too.
Give me my phone back.
No problem.
Oh my goodness, who asked me to say that?
Yes?
I'm a lonely, homeless man asking for the opportunity to spend the night on your cozy stairwell. Order and cleanliness guaranteed, I promise you.
There's no need to sleep on the stairwell. Come on up to the apartment.
Hey.
Hello?
You again. So you're my competition, huh? I see you've decided to follow me to this neighborhood as well, little brat.
I'm afraid that for us to have a constructive conversation, I'm lacking some useful information.
And I was waiting here thinking you wouldn't come today. I wanted to screw it and leave it, but here you are all dressed up to go see her.
Thanks for the compliment, but I think you have me confused with someone else.
I am not confusing you with anyone else.
Whoa.
Why are you here? To go and see that stupid girl?
I'm still convinced you have me confused with someone else.
Anton, let him go now.
Okay, now I'm doubting that theory.
That's the smallest thing that will happen to you today.
I realize this is a tough situation, but we're still not gonna have a constructive conversation right now.
I can't have a conversation.
Wait,
Are you
okay,
talking
calm
about me,
down.
huh? What do you mean I can't have a constructive conversation?
Let's have a calm conversation, shall we, in an appropriate setting? If you'll stop shaking me back and forth, we can exchange contacts and maybe talk.
You're a normal guy. Tell me why you need that hysterical girl, huh?
If you're going to word your question like that, I'm afraid it's difficult for me to give an answer.
You want me to invite you to work at my restaurant? You can be my chef, huh? Huh?
Okay, take it
Anton,
easy.
leave him alone.
Get out of here! We don't need you anymore.
I said let go.
Go away!
Dasha, don't. The situation's under control.
Let him go right now!
Sasha!
Are you happy now? Now I'm left without a chef because of you.
Are you sure all the ingredients that are in here are safe to eat?
Absolutely, I cooked it myself.
That's certainly encouraging. What's it made of?
It's a spinach casserole. Don't you like it?
No, come on, I like it a lot. It's a really good casserole, I promise.
By the way, it's my culinary debut.
Oh. So that's why you called me. You need me as a guinea pig, am I right?
Oh, stop it. I tried the dish myself. As you can see, it's edible. All the flavors are within normal range.
Petya. Has it been 2 hours since you've eaten it?
Enough. If you don't try it, I will. I will be very, very angry with you.
I'll eat it, of course. It looks like a great casserole. Really is. Can I just have a glass of water, please? Please, can I? Aren't I great?
Did you swallow it all in one go?
Petya, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was such a big deal. If you want, I'll eat another casserole.
Glafira, marry me. I mean, become my wife.
What would have happened if it got stuck in my throat?
Oh, don't exaggerate. It's a classic way to romantically propose. It's been trialed and tested by a lot of people before.
By who? Was it by you?
Colleague fiancés. The fatality stats are basically zero. I'm telling the truth.
This is, of course, very gratifying. Petrovich, why the hell are you even proposing to me right now?
What do you mean? It makes sense.
Huh?
First of all, we go way back. That's one thing.
For one thing. So you think if a guy dumped me, I'd just throw myself at you?
Well,
You're a
no.
math whiz. I bet you calculated everything.
I didn't calculate it. My analytical skills, for some reason, doesn't really work around you. You have a weird effect on my brain, like a computer virus. Like brain bacteria.
Don't call me brain bacteria.
I didn't mean that. I've always been horrible with metaphors. Somehow I imagined the situation to be different. If I had time to Google it, I might have come up with something better.
Are you kidding me?
No. I picked a bad time, didn't I? I think I should have checked with your hormonal cycle.
What?
You said yourself once that I should know better. You're just very emotionally dependent that way.
You're really crazy. You know what, Petrovich? Go to hell with your casserole and with your ring. You're such a maniac.
Glash!
And pay my cab fare.
Are you hurt?
More like curious.
Well, it's my ex. He's just stalking me a little bit, that's all.
Well, thanks for the heads up. It was on time.
You saw him. He's nothing to be afraid of. More importantly, I thought he was my only problem.
So that's the reason for wanting to keep our relationship a secret?
Not quite. Something else has come to light recently.
Well?
Sasha, honey, we can't be together.
Let's go into more detail.
Believe me, there are some very good reasons for that.
You mean the one outside is not the main problem?
If only. Basically, your mom, Marina, turned out to be a very close friend of mine. And Glasha, the girl who's in love with you and tried to seduce you, is my younger sister. They're not yet aware of our relationship with you, but as you realize, it's a matter of time.
So what's the reason for us to break up? Especially since you've already met my mom. We're in a serious relationship.
So nothing about the situation makes you uncomfortable at all?
Well, except that Moscow turned out to be a big village, no. Don't worry. I'll take care of my mom. Well, you'll have to talk to Glasha about it. But I don't see a problem with it. We never slept together.
Wait, so it's that simple? I've got half my head graying while I've been thinking of ways to work this out. And you're suggesting we just talk about it?
Why should we make it harder?
Did you know that your lightheartedness is contagious? And that when we're together, I start to feel like everything is so fun and easy.
I consider this statement as a promise to write a book tomorrow.
Young man, aren't you demanding a little too much at once, huh?
That's the only way I can.
Hey! Are you Glasha, Dasha's sister?
Yes, and you are?
I'm Marina, Dasha's friend from the massage parlor.
Hello?
Look, I'm worried about my ex-boyfriend. I saw him today. He was completely off the rails.
You mean Anton? Don't worry, he's a completely harmless man.
They're all harmless until they're not. I've been trying to call Dasha the whole evening.
All right. I think everything's all right. Let's head up together. The living room light is on. She must still be awake, or she just forgot to turn off the light. Look, I told you that she would be fine.
The end of episode 3.